Hi, it's Lorraine with the Joyful Budget, and today I'm showing you what I got my kids for Valentine's Day. Everything that I got, how I shopped, how much everything was, and to hopefully give you some ideas for yourself. Normally, like I'm filming this and it's still in January. It's like January 30th and I'm filming this, so way in advance of Valentine's Day. Normally I shop much closer to the day, but I wanted to get this shopped and ready so that I can put it out there for you if you have struggles this year. Like cost of living is ridiculous, I think, for everybody. I'm in Canada and we're rough this year. So I just wanted to show kind of how a frugal family has been doing Valentine's Day, share some hacks, some practical tips, and actually show it to you instead of just being a talking head and sharing some tips. I really wanted to show you exactly what I do, how much everything costs, so that you can have ideas for yourself, for your own family and kids, and just not feel stressed out and feel like you can celebrate the holiday while also being on a really tight budget. So this is everything that I got. What I do is I'm an avid secondhand shopper. So when something like Valentine's Day comes up, I always go first to the secondhand stores. So I went to 3 this time. I went to Value Village, Goodwill, and then also Once Upon a Child. And then after all of that, anything that was left over that I needed, I went over to Dollarama to pick up some extra things. So I will show you first what I got at Value Village. So I have a family of, there's 5 of us, 3 kids. There's 6, 3, and 1.5. And so I like to get them each something, something little. And when I say little, I mean like inexpensive, because you will see something that I got that was quite large. So first things first, when I went there and I just look at things, I just look at what they have. They have so much stuff at these secondhand shops. Like there's no point in going to the normal stores. And everyone says, oh, Valentine's Day, it's like a Hallmark holiday. I used to work at Hallmark when I was in university, and the amount of money that people would spend on Valentine's Day for the stuff that we sold in store, like the stuff is crap. Like it was so cheap, so cheaply made. I'm sorry to offend anybody who loves their Hallmark stuff, but like it was way, way overpriced. And I can get the same stuff, like very similar things are at Value Village right now. And it's funny because I'll go around Value Village and I'm like, this is basically shopping at Hallmark. So I want to show you some things. So this is what I picked up at Value Village. I found this cute little Beanie Boo for my daughter, and it's the flamingo, it's Gilda, and I recognize this Beanie Boo. It's one of my favorites. I've recognized it in like a bunch of shops that I've been to and stores that I've worked at. It was only $2.99, and I think that was a really good price for a Beanie Boo. And then I'm probably gonna go and pick up another one as well. There was a whole bunch. I may or may not pick up another one for my other daughter, but we'll see how I feel and how our budget is. So that was $2.99. And then I also found this little apron for her. It's just a really simple, cute, plain pink apron. And so I got that for her because it's obviously pink and there's a lot of baking that's going on around Valentine's Day. And so I thought that I would kind of go on a baking theme for her because she loves helping me in the kitchen. And that was $1.99. And then this is what I'm really excited about, what I got at Value Village. Sometimes you just get a massive win there and it's so exciting. So I got for my son the, what is it? Learning Resources, which is a really good brand. Learning Resources full science lab. And so it comes with all of these like, chemistry sets and all these sorts of things. Beakers, flasks, glasses, eyedroppers, tweezers, things like that. And it was only $5.99. So I got this whole science kit for $5.99. And I feel like it is a little bit excessive, but with $5.99, I mean, you can't go wrong. So I grabbed that because I know that this set is pretty expensive, like relatively expensive. And I looked, the tag here says $49.99, but I don't know when that was. But I saw it on Amazon for like the exact same set was on Amazon for $57, and I got it for $6. So you can't go wrong there. And then I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna give this to them. How am I gonna give it to my son? And then I thought, oh, like love potions. Like I can go off of that pun. So full set. And I was really, really excited about that. Normally we don't do big gifts like that, but I mean, oh my gosh, it was so cheap. So that was everything that I got for Valentine's Day at Value Village. Then I went off to Once Upon a Child. I went there for other reasons. I had some stuff that I had to pick up for my son's birthday party, and that will be a different video. While I was there, they have a lot of clothes, like Valentine's Day clothes and Valentine's Day books. I didn't want to get any of them, but if you are interested, like their clothes, you can get, you know, really, really cute stuff for Valentine's Day from Once Upon a Child for really cheap. And then the books, I know they range from like $1.50 for the most part up to like $4.50 for really, really nice hardcover books. But they're generally $1.50 for paperback and then $2.50 for hardcover. And then what you can also do too is like as soon as Valentine's Day is over, everything's gonna go on, their Valentine's Day stuff goes on clearance. So you can pick that stuff up after Valentine's Day for next year. If you need anything. My kids didn't need any clothes because they have tons of clothes that will work perfect for Valentine's Day anyway. And they have a lot of books as well that I didn't want to pick anything up. But I was over there for another reason, and I saw this cute little sleeper, this adorable sleeper, and it says hashtag I love you, right size for my daughter, and it was 40 cents. 40 cents. So I got this for her. You can't have too many sleepers. And I thought it was really cute, on theme, and I mean it was 40 cents because they had a 90% off sale, which is another video that I will talk about, but 40 cents for that. Then right next door to Once Upon a Child is a Goodwill. So I went over there and I did some shopping, and I have some footage of my shopping at Goodwill that you can see. They have really, really nice stuff there. The Goodwill that I go, like that good, there's 2 Goodwills in my area. And that one services a lot of, like it's in a well-to-do area, so it has a lot of good stuff in it. One time I found a Le Creuset Dutch oven for only 20 bucks, so it's pretty good. So I went there with my daughter. They had a whole display out front, and then when you go farther back into the store, they had even more things. And so I let my daughter pick out some stuff, and some of the stuff that she picked out were these tins, and they're just heart tins, and they had 3 of them. So there were these 2 kind of like larger sizes, and then a little one, which is perfect for my kids. So the larger ones are $1.50 each, and then the little one was only $1. And what we're gonna put in there, in it, my husband actually makes really good chocolates. So he makes chocolates. So I thought that he could make some chocolates and put them in here instead of us having to go to the store and buy them. So we'll have homemade chocolates in our tins for each of our kiddos. And then I found this, and it's still in the packaging. It's a Sweet Creations by Good Cook cut and stamp message cutter. And I thought it was so cool. I've never seen it before. So it's like a heart-shaped cookie cutter, and then inside you have all these message stamps that you just stamp into the sugar cookie. Like, you know, sweetheart, I love you. There's over 50 different messages that you can create, and it's still all in the packaging, which I really liked. It was $2.50, and my daughter really liked it. She was with me in the store, so she liked it. So I'll pick that up for her. She thinks it's for everybody, but it's gonna be going in her little bag because it went really well with the baking theme that I have. So cute little apron with this cute little heart stamp cookie cutter set. Then, what else did I find at Goodwill? Oh, I went over to, in the back section, they had all of these Valentine's Day gift bags. I don't really want to do baskets because like, I just find it wasteful. And if we have so many baskets in the house, like just for Valentine's Day theme, I don't know, it's gonna be too cluttered and end up broken or in the garbage. So I don't want to do baskets, but I did want to have some sort of container to wrap them in. And I found these really pretty bags. This one's a really large one. Gift bags, and they were 25 cents each. So 75 cents. I have all their gift bags. We can always reuse and repurpose these. I really like that. And then the last thing that I got at Goodwill, I can't find it now. Where is it? Oh, unopened Valentine's Day ribbon for $1. So I will use that for wrapping. Then after that, we headed over to Dollarama, and I found a bunch of stuff there. Mainly, I needed craft supplies. So, what did I get them over there at Dollarama? Big bag full of stuff. So both of my kids are in school. My son's in kindergarten and my daughter's in preschool. They do hand out Valentine's, so I had to get Valentine's Day things for their friends. And we like to do Valentine's Day crafts at the house. So I picked up a bunch of stuff. So first things first are these like heart-shaped felt heart packets. These hold a special place in my heart. This pack, just to let you know, has lasted us like 3 years, this one pack. And we finally ran out. My son used to take all of these hearts and he would decorate each heart and then he would just give them to me. And he would just paint the hearts or put jewels on them or anything. And I have a whole collection of these little hearts that he's given me over the years. So we ran out of this, we needed some more. But this was $1.50 and it lasted us 3 whole years. Then we just ran out of our red cardstock paper for my son's birthday invitations. So I picked up this pack. It has like reds and pinks and purples. So that was $3. Again, like this, we're not going to use all of it, but we'll have some leftovers. I thought these hearts were really pretty. They're just sticker hearts. They were $1.75. Again, this is going to last us like 2 to 3 years. For the Valentines, I thought this was a really good deal. So these are 8 little Valentine's Day mini Valentine buttons. So it's 8 little buttons for $1.50. They say things like "You Rock," "Butterfly," "Hug Me," "Love Bug," and I thought it was cute for my son because, like, I like the idea of giving a pin because then they can put it on their backpacks or their hats and things like that. So I got 3 of them to cover his class. I also picked up a pack of cellophane bags, 25. I might have to go back. We've added some kids. I think I just went back and did another count, so I think I might be short 2. So I may need to go back and get some more. I don't know, but everything has to be individually wrapped when you hand out at the school. And we're going to be making Rice Krispie square hearts and make them look like candy tarts. So we needed some of these bags. Then I picked up some paper, like paper tissue. This was $1.50 for these Valentine's hearts ones. And then I picked up a $1.25 pack each of the kind of pink and then darker pink for gift wrapping, but mainly it's for crafting. We like to make tissue paper crafts for Valentine's Day. Then I saw this pack of heart straws. There are 2, so I'll just give one to each of my older kids. So it's $1.50, so 75 each. This was a little bit more expensive. It's $3.75. It's a pack of these foam hearts. There's 35 foam hearts in here. It'll last a really long time, but I thought we could make some cute little fun crafts with that. And it'll last us probably a couple of years. And then this was a little splurge. Honestly, I just wanted it for the photos because I can just imagine in my head how cute they're gonna be when they all put them on. These are fun glasses, just little Valentine's Day heart glasses, but they're so cute and pretty, and I can just imagine them in their little Valentine's Day outfits with these little glasses on. So I'm really excited for that picture. And that was that. So everything, oh, and then the classic candied hearts. I got that last month. Just picked up 2 packs for like $1 each. So I'll add those into their goodie bags or whatever. So all in all, I spent $50 on everything. The most expensive part was the craft supplies, and the only reason that I had to get so much was we just happened to have run out. Like, we just happened to have run out this year, so I needed to go pick up some more. And that was the most expensive part. And it's gonna last us, like I said, a couple of years. So I'm not too salty about it. I think $50 for 3 kids and like activities and all that. I thought that was pretty darn good. And then we can reuse a lot of this stuff next year, like I said. And yeah, I'm really happy with some of the stuff. So I'm just gonna go get my baby because she's done her breakfast. I can hear her. Give her some loving, and then we're gonna come back and I'm going to be wrapping everything up, and you can see how I put everything together for the kiddos. So I got the apron, these 2 little straws, a Beanie Boo, 3 tins that are gonna be filled with homemade chocolates, this little cookie cutter punch set, these adorable glasses, the entire learning resources science kit to make love potions, crafting hearts, craft paper, unopened ribbon. Then we've got tissue papers for wrapping and for crafts, sticker hearts, other hearts, candied hearts, a sleeper, little Valentine's Day buttons and Valentines for the class, cellophane bags for the class, and gift bags for the presents. All of this, $50. Okay, so now all I have to do is put everything together. I think that if I have it all wrapped up, then I can hide it somewhere, and then if they see it, it's not a big deal because they already know that they're getting something for Valentine's Day anyway. So I'm just gonna start wrapping this up. And you know, I know that Valentine's Day seems like one of those holidays, like it's very easy to skip over, and you know, you definitely don't have to go out all out like I'm going, but it is fun to be able to, you know, give the kids something and celebrate it and kind of mark the day as something special. Give them something. It's really fun. I think so. And I remember as a kid, we always got, you know, we never got crazy gifts for Valentine's Day, but we always got something like chocolates or a teddy bear or some sort of whatever the new toy was, like whatever the little toys were back then. We always got something, and it made a difference to me, and I still remember. And I would always look forward to Valentine's Day. And I remember getting these things and how special it made me feel. And my parents, they're divorced, and my dad, without fail, every year for Valentine's Day, always gives us something. And I remember one year I was, you know, even if the Valentine's Day fell on a day that I was at my mom's house, because I used to split my week between the 2 houses, he would come over, make the trip all the way over to my mom's house, just to drop off, like just to see me say Happy Valentine's Day and drop off like a chocolate rose or something like that. And I remember that, and it made me feel so special and so loved. And it's so funny because every single year he always shows up for Valentine's Day. And now that I'm, you know, grown and have my own house and my kids and stuff, I don't really get any presents from him anymore, but he always gives something for the kids. And it was funny because last year I was at work, I was at work and I had a retreat to go to on Valentine's Day, and my husband was home with the kids, and I texted my dad, and the house was messy, we had like a new baby and stuff, and I texted my dad, like, don't come over, like, you know, because I knew he was probably going to come over for Valentine's Day, and I said, don't come over, like, you know, I'm not home, like, come over later or something like that, or I'll stop by after work. And I texted my husband, don't worry, my dad's not coming over. And then I get a mad text from my husband saying that my dad showed up, and my husband was in his underwear and like just not expecting the visit, and the house is so messy, but he wanted to spend time with the kids and wanted to see the kids and give them something special for Valentine's Day. See? So there's my sons, and then I'm just gonna slip the little glasses into it and the little straw. All right into there, and that is one ready to go. Okay, so here's what the final result is. I'm really happy with everything that we were able to do and get for $50. I think that this was such a good idea, and it's well within our budget for the month, and I'm really happy with everything that we were able to get, and I hope that this helps or like inspires you to be able to go out and find some things for your family as well on a budget, thrifted, secondhand, just get creative and you're able to do a lot with a little bit of money.